Dreaming of a fully funded master's or PhD degree in Brazil with airfare, monthly stipend, and access to top-notch Brazilian university, and you're from a developing country, then stop scrolling. This opportunity is for you. Yes, you. In this video, I'm diving deep into PEC-PG, not PEC-G, PEC-PG, one of Brazil's most prestigious scholarship programs for graduate students from Global South. I'll also be comparing it with more recent GCUB programs so you know which one is best fits for your profile. But first, thank you for clicking on this video. I really want to appreciate you for dropping by to watch the video. And if you love reliable updates about study opportunities, especially in Brazil and around the world, I want you to subscribe now. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out from any information. Let's get started. So what is PEC-PG? PEC-PG stands from Programa de Estudante Convênio de Pós-Graduação, or in English, the Postgraduate Program for Agreement Students. So it's a Brazilian initiative that began in the 1980s and has supported thousands of masters and PhD students from Latin America, Africa, the Caribbean, and Asia to pursue graduate opportunities in Brazil. The program is in a collaboration with CNPq, CAPES, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, popularly known as Itamaraty in Brazil. Their goals is to strengthen international cooperation and human capital development in partner countries through training in Brazil. And the benefits of this program include monthly stipend, one round trip airfare, full tuition waiver. After all, you don't have to pay tuition in Brazil, access to top Brazilian university, and Portuguese language training opportunity. And if you're wondering what are the requirements for one to be selected in PEC-PG, the requirements are: 1, you must be a national of a developing country that maintains educational agreements with Brazil. 2, you've not yet started a graduate studies in Brazil. The next one is you don't have a permanent resident in Brazil. Then you are not a Brazilian citizen, or you at the moment of submitting your application, you are not at the process of doing that. All right, guys, so this is the Brazilian website that summarized everything that I've mentioned earlier on, talking about the objective of the program, the PEC-PG, how it is managed by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the CNPq, and of course the CAPES. So let me walk you through, and in this section I'm also going to be showing you step-by-step guide on how to apply for your PEC-PG. But then let's take a look at the types of scholarship and the benefits that are attached. Basically, the scholarship is in 3 modalities. You can either apply as a full doctorate, like you're coming to Brazil for your full doctorate. You can apply as a sandwich applicant, that is, you want to do part of your doctorate in Brazil, maybe for 6 months. The maximum period of time you can stay under the sandwich is 10 months, and you can decide to just come to Brazil to do your master's degree in full. So what are the benefits again? Monthly fee, early insurance assistance, and Brazil overseas passage, that is the airfare I was talking about. And so let me quickly talk about the difference between this and GCUB. Is that under GCUB you are not going to be given any health insurance money, or so you're just going to be paid stipends, which is 3,100 if you are doing your PhD and 2,100 if you are doing a master's. But under this PEC-PG, you will also be given 400 Brazilian reais. So 400 plus 21, that means as a master's student you'll be receiving 2,500 Brazilian reais every month, and as a PhD student you'll be receiving 2,600 up to 4,000 Brazilian reais, depending on the scholarship that you are, depending on your state scholarship. When we talk about CAPES is also subdivided in terms of the state where you are. Okay, so that's that about the benefit. Now, what is the duration of the scholarship? I said earlier, you can either decide to do a sandwich, like doing part of your program in Brazil, and this can last between 6 months to 10 months, or you can decide to do the whole PhD in Brazil, and this will last for 48 months. Then you can as well do your full PhD, and this can be for 24 months. What are the enrollment? What is the step by step? I want you to pay close attention. After this time, I'm going to take you to where you are going to register the application itself. First, you have to bear in mind that the registration is free and can be done directly on the program page. So after submission, each applicant will immediately receive a confirmation of receipt of the application at the email address that you provided in the form. Then the candidate's registration implies knowledge and acceptance of the rules and conditions established in each notice in relation to which they cannot claim ignorance. So having said that, let's talk about the calendar of each of the modalities depending on the one you are interested in. Maybe full MSc, full PhD, or you intend to do the sandwich doing part of your PhD in Brazil. So the first one on my screen is full doctorate and master's modality. So this is the calendar. The first thing you need to take note of is that when the result is out, you can appeal. You can objection to the notice, which is up to 5 days after publication of the extract of the notice by the school. So it's a responsibility of the student to do that. You can also take note of the indication, because each school have to indicate that they are willing to receive students. So the period for schools to do that, indication of vacancies by higher institutions in Brazil, has been on from 4th of July to 31st of July. So right now that one is done, and responsibility is the schools that are interested. So let's take a look at the next one. The next one is publication of the vacancy list by CAPES. So this will be done until 13th of August. So it's going to be on a continual basis until 13th of August. So CAPES is the one in charge. That is, as the school are showing interest, CAPES will be publishing the schools on their website. Okay, so for example, if the University of Pernambuco showed interest today, then CAPES will decide on publishing the school on their website. So if University of São Paulo show their interest next week, so they are going to start, they're going to continue publishing this on their website until 13th of August. So you need to check the CAPES website and see the schools that are participating, and see the one that you would like to apply to. So another one is registration of candidates according to available vacancies. So once you have seen a school, for example, you've seen a school, you've seen all the schools, you can decide to do background check. But basically, once you've seen any school you see on CAPES, means that they showed interest. So you have the opportunity to start doing your registration from August 14th to September 29th, okay, until midnight of this particular day. So it's a long process, kind of like you have a long time to prepare yourself. So after this time, what is going to happen is selection of candidates by the Brazilian higher institution. So the first option, this one is going to start from September 30 to October 7. The next one is selection of candidates by Brazilian higher institution. Second option, this one is going to start from October 8 to 15, because I think you have opportunity to select more than one school. So you have first choice and you have second choice. So the next thing on the calendar is selection of candidates by Brazilian institution. Candidates not selected in previous round. So if a candidate is not selected in the first, second, the person still have the opportunity to be selected up to till the 23rd day in the month of October. So after all of this thing has been done, the next thing that is going to happen is approval by the pro-rectorate of the Brazilian higher institution. So for example, if a department has selected that, oh, Knowledge Plug is qualified to do his PhD in our program, so they will send the name to the rector of the school. So the rector will now sign it. So that is what is going to happen here. Approval. The rector is going to sign, approve it. So it could be the pro-rectorates, they are just the people in charge. These kind of people are known as the Senate. So it's going to, let me use the word Senate. It's going to be Senate. It's going to be sent to the Senate house of your school for approval. We call it Senate in English-speaking country like Nigeria. So once Senate approve, the duration for Senate to do the approval is between 23rd to 30th of October. So after Senate has done that, then it will be sent to CAPES, and CAPES is going to do the analysis. Then after CAPES has done the analysis, it will be published. Then you as a student or as an applicant, you have like 3 days to appeal. Oh please, for example, when you have applied and your name was not selected, you can write back to them and say you submitted all the document. If something is wrong, you have to do that with wisdom. You are not calling for results, you are not contesting for your application. You're just trying to use that to appeal to them that, oh, maybe you've put all your effort and this is your last hope, something like that. Just try to appeal. So publication of final result after appeal has been done is going to come out in November, and beginning of studies is going to be in the first semester of 2026. So guys, this timetable is for the full doctorate and the masters. The second calendar is for people that are interested in the sandwich. That is, if you know someone that is already doing PhD, maybe in Pakistan, in India, in Ghana, in Nigeria, and this person would love to come to Brazil to do part of his work. Maybe he would be interested in doing some of his projects, his bench. If the person is in science, the person can decide to come and do his bench work in Brazil. So this is the timetable. So it also follow the same order. You can take a look at this, and if you know someone that is in this category, but don't forget that the sandwich is for doctorate alone, not for masters. So if someone is like in the second year, in the sophomore in home country and would like to come to Brazil and complete his work, the person can take advantage of this opportunity. Now, having talked about the two different calendar, let's go to how to apply. And down here you will see two links: online registration and scholarship value. The scholarship value is what I've talked about earlier, talking about the 2,400 and the 3,500 depending on the state. So once you click this link, it's going to take you to this particular place that say CAPES registration, and here it becomes more interesting. There is no way you'll be able to proceed on this application if you don't have your ORICD. Okay, so ORICD is like a unique identifier for researcher. If you don't have, you can just go and register. It is free. If you're a researcher, you should know what is called ORCID, and once you register on ORCID, you have a unique identification number. If you have any publication, you can always list all your publications. You can list all your work experience. It is more like a CV. It is more like a curriculum lattice, but this one is more official, so to say. So whoever that has your ORCID identification number, whoever that has this your unique identification number, can see your output, your research, the work you have done, and your work experience, and the publications that has been churned out from you. This for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be showing you how I will do the registration with my own ORC ID. So basically, you can sign in. When you get to this part, you can sign in if you have your ORC ID, or you can sign in with KIPS. I can decide to sign in with my ORC ID, or you can sign in with your KIPS. But for the purpose of this video, I will use KIPS because I believe that many people will relate with KIPS more. So once you click that part, it will ask you, do you have a CPF here? If you don't, you can always sign with your foreign document. So let me also sign with my foreign document so that people can relate with this video more. So having done that, it will ask you to register here. Create your KIPS account. So this is the page where you are going to create your KIPS account, and there is even an there's even an app for KIPS where you can also use to monitor everything you need to monitor. So you have to enter your document, talking about your passport, your birth country, your first name, second name, date of birth, gender, then you confirm your email. So after you have done that, then you click enter. So it is until when you have done this, creating this one, or entering through the KIPS or entering through the ORCI, that you will be able to submit your application for the PEC-PG. However, I won't be able to go beyond this level, because even though after you are done doing registering under KIPS, you won't be able to submit your application yet, because the link is not active yet. It's going to be active on the 14th of August. Remember when I was talking about the calendar, I mentioned that it's going to be opened on the 14th of August. However, you can do all of these things down and check for the schools that are open yet while we are waiting for August 14th. If you enjoy, or if you find this video informative, I want you to drop a like. I want you to share with someone that may be interested, and please, I'm begging you, I want you to subscribe to this channel. On the 14th or 15th of August, God's willing, I'm going to be dropping another video in continuation of this particular one, so that it will be like a follow-up of this step-by-step guide on how to apply for PEC-PG. Again, thank you for your attention. If you want to apply for this opportunity and you need someone that can help you do every of these steps, you can contact me earlier on Instagram or via email. I will appreciate if you can contact me via Instagram. That will be better, so that I can help you to do the process. Thank you so much. Studying in Brazil through the PEC-PG scholarship program is more than just a scholarship. It is a gateway to world-class education, cultural exchange, and lifelong networks. Whether your goal is to become a researcher, a policymaker, or health expert, Brazil offers you exposure to advanced research institutions, Portuguese-speaking environment, collaboration, South-South academic ties. So guys, if you are interested, get all the requirements that is needed, including a recommendation if need be, and apply. I'm wishing you the best, and I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget the notification button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Até breve. Ciao.